Bobo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Hey, come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? You and Mommy gonna go for a walk? Dave's gotta fix mowers. Maintenance. As soon as your brother gets over here to help. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me, Bobo. So it's looking like these will be the 3 stars of the show this year. So we'll have the Vantage now that I got that back, and the Billy's 52X, and the ZK. So the original plan was I had the ZK listed for $6 grand. Now I paid $5 grand for it last year. I put about $1,000, $1,200 into it on stuff I had to do on my own, like tires and all different parts that are freaking needed. And then I end up putting a brand new engine on it too. So I didn't list it for $6 grand. And everybody keeps offering me $2 grand, $2,500. And so, and then my buddy Brandon was gonna come up from Indiana. He wanted to trade me his Ferris Stander for that. I don't know whatever happened with that. I didn't hear from him. So as of right now, it's in the 60s the next few days. And I think we got 2 days in 40s, and next week it's in the 60s and 70s. Soonest I ever started mowing was the first week of April. That's usually where we're at every year, first or second week of April. Looking like it might be before that, which is perfectly fine with us. So we didn't mess with these mowers all season, or all winter, and we should have, because we've been bored out of our mind with no snow. So today's the day. We're gonna get them cleaned up. We're gonna get the blades sharpened, oil changed, fuel filters changed, hydros flushed, all that stuff. Get them all done. We'll still have the Ferris sit down 52. And the Walker with the 48 collection deck, 42 mulch deck, and 56 side discharge deck. We'll have those 2 as backups. But these 3 are going to be the stars of the show this year. This is what we're going to be running. Okay, so the old sex mark is up in the air here. That's what Max has called this mower. This is, I think, the second one I've had. This is a 52. The first X Mark Vantage I had was a 48. And then I've had 2 of the Toro Grandstands too. But yeah. So if you guys weren't watching, this had an issue last year. I finally fixed the hydros on it. This thing's flying. I readjusted them beyond factory specs, as I do with them all, and this thing flies, cuts like a dream. And I missed this mower, but had an issue with the blades. We got that fixed. So this thing's going back in the rotation this year. I told you guys we were missing that cap. Got that cap back on there. We were missing this side. And Jay and Christina from Jay's Crazy Cuts, they had one of these engines just sitting around that blew up. And so they're like, we got parts. And so they sent me the whole thing. The whole thing. So I just took the cap off that side, put that on there, so that air filter issue settled on that. Found the old chute blocker, pulled out of retirement. It has zip ties in there because we lost the pin. It's like that pin there. Same thing on that one. But we had a box of spare parts like we do for all of them. You guys know that. So we had 1 brand new motor left. And that one didn't have a motor on it. So that's where that went. But now this motor isn't working on the 72. And the motor isn't working on this one. And we're all out of spare motors. So I just contacted Alex at Power Shoot, and he goes, not a problem, get them in the mail. So he's sending us new pins for that and new motors. So we have some spares, and that's about it. So we got the blades sharpened on this. They were still in really good shape. Billy's going to put the blades back on this. We got the cap on that. We got the air filter cap on. The foot pedal and everything still works perfectly fine here. Foot pedals work on all of them. So that's where we're at.
That's wonderful.
It's lunchtime.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. Well, edit that part out.
Billy, I have to edit out almost everything you say.
No.
Yeah.
But what are we drinking today?
Colorado.
Pear cinnamon Red Bull. We can do that now. We can drink whatever the hell we want. There,
Colorado.
guys. You guys are drinking full throttle.
Yeah.
I got a heart stopper.
I never tried it before. Billy told me to do it.
Listen, my heart hasn't stopped yet. It ain't gonna. I'm Superman anyway.
Exactly.
2 things that give me heartburn. These
Fat
and
chicks?
Nos. Okay. These and Nos. But I drink them all the time.
Nosses are so good though.
It's lunch break. It's 2:30. We're
I
finally
get the big
eating.
bottles. I don't get the small cans. I
Oh,
only
oh,
get
I know.
I only get the big ones.
Yeah.
280 calories in that sucker.
Mmm. Buffalo chicken pizza, cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah.
I sent the boys over to the corner store.
Cheesy sticks.
And I swapped out the blades on the 72, sharpened them. I didn't realize, I forgot I had gator blades in there from the winter, or from the fall, which is
From
really
the winter?
surprising because I never run gator blades.
Yeah, what are you mowing in the winter?
Your hair.
My hair looks wonderful. How dare you? She was a nice lady.
Took you a little bit to recover though with your hair.
Listen, I look like
Look, you went from
I look like
Billy
shaved to blonde back to fucking.
No, I went from Caillou to Curious George to Eminem to now to my normal self.
That's the best way to put it.
What about
When I look like Eazy-E.
what about Easy?
Oh.
Billy did Easy. Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it. Oh, where is it? There it is, right there.
My flow was
I don't know if it'll show on the camera here. That was Billy, side by side, when he had the hair, and I told him he looked just like Eazy-E. Yeah, I don't know if that's going blurry or not. That was Billy when he looked like Eazy-E. You know,
Listen, I can rock the flow, yo.
Oh no, you definitely can. You definitely can.
Of course, the ladies like the flow
so
too.
I like to move the 72.
She's dead.
Yep, she did. It was all corroded on the battery. So we cleaned it all off, put a new bolt in there, cleaned everything up, and hit it with the jump pack, and it started. And we took it outside, and it was out there for a while we blew all the motors off with the blowgun. And then we brought it back in here, shut it off. We've been working on X Mark and Right X. And then when I sent them to the store, I'm like, well, I'll move the 72, get it jacked up, pull the blades off. Yeah. Nope. She didn't want to start. She dead.
She toast.
You
I
know,
just need a new battery, honestly.
Yeah.
it probably does, but you know, back when I first started mowing people's grasses, you could get batteries for like 20, 25 bucks.
Go to the junkyard.
Go right to Napa, you can go to AutoZone, you can go anywhere.
Oh, is at my house.
Batteries for a mower is like 20, 25 bucks.
Go home.
Now they're like 60.
Yeah.
Who is at our house?
Oh, I can't see. I don't have the login no more.
No, it's here letting the dog out. Nope, it's here taking the garbage out.
Oh really?
She's a beast, man. That girl's always doing something, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, cooking, taking garbage out, doing laundry. That's a good girl right there.
Hell yeah.
You ever get a chance to find you a Russian?
Nope.
You go ahead and do that. That's a good idea.
Hell yeah.
Hell, her accent's what gets me every time. She starts talking, I'm like, yes, ma'am. No. No, she's an amazing woman. Without a doubt.
Out.
She's one of the good ones.
For
I only had to go through 742 of them to find one, but whatever. Variety's the spice of life, right?
Yeah.
But at least this one doesn't want my money. She's not manipulative. She sure isn't a narcissist. I know all too well about them. I've worked with a few of them in the last couple of years. But
You're telling me.
yeah,
You're telling me.
I didn't even know what it meant until after my
Hey,
divorce.
Ty. Let me in on a little secret here, okay?
See where this
Everyone,
video's going?
everyone Pops has ever talked to, there's been at some point I've said, red flags, this isn't a good idea.
That was usually because of their age.
And then, No.
Hey, they were old enough. They could buy beer in a bar.
I say to them all the time. Not a good idea. Shouldn't do it. And then I tell them, I'm like, all right, the next one, I need to meet them before you actually make it official. And he shows up. Hey, Billy, it's my new girl. I'm like, really? Really? That's how we're playing, okay? Okay, that's how we're playing. All right, I got you. Every time. Every time. That's how it goes.
It's alright, you show up with a new one at the door every single day anyways.
All right, listen, we can't expose me, all right? Go on.
I can't tell.
Jesus.
I can't tell Billy I want to meet your next girl because every 30 seconds my phone would be going up.
Hey, you
Dad,
can't be saying that on the YouTube. There's people that watch the YouTube.
Dad, I got another one. Dad, I got another one. Dad, I got another one. I can't keep up. If I said, be careful with this one, I would just have to I'd have to record my voice and put it on repeat and just let it play throughout the day. Billy's a ladies' man.
So I have some blood running through my
See, he's going at it right now. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right. Up.
I'm eating pizza.
I'll bring you guys back when we break more stuff. Well, it is 5:15, and it feels good to get all that done. So I just got to wait on parts now for those couple power chutes, and we will be good to go. I think all the mowers are ready to go, so not a big deal. Everything's done. Blades are sharpened. I think we have to change oil still in one of them, and then but other than that, they're all good to go. We just got to service the weed whackers, which we have all the fuel filters, spark plugs, all that stuff for those. So we just got to do those nice, quick, and easy. Mowers are all ready to go. Billy and I actually took, I don't know if you can see, probably not, we took the sandbags out of our trucks. I don't think we're going to see any more snow this winter. If we do, it's going to be nothing too bad. I don't know. Just no point in riding around with 10 80-pound sandbags in each of our trucks, an extra 800 pounds we don't need to be riding around with in each truck. So took them out, put the ramp system back on Billy's truck, and I think that's about it. I think we got everything done. We got a lot knocked out today. So we need to do some service work to the trailer. I need to figure something out with the back gate. That needs to get done. And the Gorilla lift, the plastic rollers that are at the end of the Gorilla lift, one of them broke last year, the other was about to break. I went online to order new ones, and Gorilla Lift actually makes aluminum ones that are supposed to last way longer and be much more durable. So I ordered those. Those will come in. We're going to swap those out, fix that problem. We have one spring assist at the base of the gate on the trailer that needs changed out, which we always have spares of those. We break at least one a year. They just break. I don't know why or how, but they just do after a time. So we got to change out one of them. I have to secure down the backpack blower racks because they're wobbling around toward the end of the year. And the mesh on the gate, that's a problem. Got some holes in it this year, bent, broke, a few different places, but that mesh that goes in the gates is insanely expensive now. I've been looking around trying to find somebody with some used stuff. I don't know, somebody said, why don't you just run like flat sheet metal down there and then put non-skid tape on it. I thought about that, but then I was like, you know what, they'll turn my trailer into a sail. It's like a flat wall pulling it down the road. Like, I don't want to do that. So I don't know, we got to figure that out, but it's pretty much just trailer stuff at this point. And then when the new parts come in for the power chute, I contacted Alex today that owns Power Chute, and he's like, yep, absolutely, whatever you need. I gave him a list of what I need, and he's going to get it shipped out this week. So the faster mowing season comes, the happier I'll be. The happier we'll all be. So yeah. Oh, there's Billy right behind me. We're going home. Ira made some chicken and vegetable stir fry something. There's Billy. Here, I think ticking like a time bomb. Typical Fords. Every one of them. Exhaust manifold gasket. The guy that owned it before us, he replaced the one side. Look at Billy's gonna try to race me. He tried to race me. Then the car was coming the other way, so I let him go. That's funny. Nice try, Billy.